So originally, the goal for today's video was to talk about the Mida multi-tool plus mini-tool combo and how it's totally been power crept out by something like Ace of Spades and Recluse. Well, luckily, I don't have to make that video because Drewski already made it and he did a better job than I probably could have, so please watch that. The link is in the description and it's pinned in the comments. After Drew posted his video, I adapted this video to talk about how scout rifles just in general, not specifically just Mida multi-tool, but all scout rifles are kind of power crept by pulse rifles because they have adequate enough range to be used at any map anyway, and they already have a better time to kill. So then while editing a video about that, Bungie drops the TWAB, which talks about weapon balance changes and Shadowkeep, one of which is going to be pulse rifle range changes, so maybe by comparison, scout rifles will be useful again. Keep in mind that there is not a proposed buff to scout rifles, but there is a nerf to pulse rifles, and there is also some buffs to certain archetypes of pulse rifles like the rapid fire or the high impact. For hand cannons, the visual recoil has been changed for 140s and 150s, which is going to be excellent for controller and console users. It also said that hand cannons had reduced the effect that range stat has on damage range falloff, in parentheses effective range. I don't know exactly what that means, but what I gather from it is that hand cannons are going to have some sort of range reduction, and this might actually make the Mida combo not viable, but better. To make it viable, something has to change, and that's what I'm talking about in today's video. So first things first, let's talk about what this combo, the Mida multi-tool plus mini-tool, currently offer. It offers Mida synergy, which means it's an additional lightweight bonus on top of what you already get from the lightweight of Mida or Mida Mini. If you want your character to max out at 10 mobility, you have to either get 8 mobility with a lightweight weapon or 6 mobility with the Mida multi-combo. The multi-tool also has a catalyst in the form of Outlaw, which is kind of unfortunate considering Ace of Spades also has that as a hidden perk, and you unlock this catalyst from playing the competitive playlist. So in other words, Ace does pretty much everything Mida multi-tool does except better, which is why I sought to find a scout rifle that does things better than Mida does. This is a Night Watch scout rifle, and it has the perk Snapshot so that I have similar handling to a Mida multi-tool, and it has multi-kill clip so I can do something that Mida multi-tool cannot, which is increase my lethality. Instead of pairing Mida mini-tool with this, I opted for the Recluse because the Recluse is just an all-around better version of the Mida mini-tool, unless you're trying a fringe build of activating Surrounded with the mini-tool. This Night Watch Recluse combo trades off the extra lightweight and the third eye aspect of the Mida synergy, but instead it offers extra lethality, and that to me is just more important, not to mention the gun as a base, it's just better overall. You can even get a max range variant of this, which allows you to contest pulse rifles. So for those who want extra lethality, look no further than the Night Watch Scout Rifle. For those who want additional mobility, look no further than the Night Shade Pulse Rifle.
Oh, I two-bursted him. Jesus! This pulse rifle.
What you just saw was a snippet from my Nightshade Pulse Rifle review, which still exists by the way, so that link will be in the description. The Nightshade Pulse Rifle is a lightweight pulse rifle, so you do get that movement speed bonus, but it does one even better. You can combo kill clip with the perk Moving Target, so if you can max out at 10 mobility, Moving Target will push it even further, so you can move faster than a Mida multi-tool plus Mida mini-tool combo. This is potentially where the problem lies for the Mida synergy. If the scout rifle can do it better, if the pulse rifle can do it better, and if Ace of Spades does everything better, then what's the point of Mida multi-tool? That's what Drew talked about in his video, so please watch his first and then come right back to this video, and this discussion will make a lot more sense. But I'm going to touch on that right now, which is something in addition to needs to be added to the Mida synergy to make it more viable in Shadowkeep, but of course also balance it around other proposed weapon changes so that it makes more sense in the sandbox. The first Mida synergy buff idea I can think of is to simply give it multi-kill clip. I mean, it's called the Mida multi-tool, so why not give it Mida multi-kill clip, where the kill clip aspect can work on either of the two guns. A second idea that I've talked about in the past is instead of Outlaw, or in addition to Outlaw, give it the Battle Runner perk from Destiny 1, which means after a kill, you get a faster movement speed, which is so much fun. Finally, the third idea I want to bring up depends on the state of the Recluse, where I would suggest that the Mida and Mini synergy benefit from the Master of Arms perk that the Recluse already has. If you get a kill with Mida, it gives Master of Arms to the Mini. If you get a kill with Mini, it gives Master of Arms to the Multi. Obviously, you shouldn't be able to reproc the perk with either of the guns themselves. It has to be one activating the other, or the other activating the former. Well, on that note, that brings an end to this video, so let me know in the comment section what you think needs to be done to the Mida synergy. This gameplay in the background isn't too interesting, though I did want to show it because pretty much what happens in this gameplay is I look for a good flank angle, I take my shot, I'm marked for vengeance, everyone's focus shift towards me, so then I run away, and then they're just waiting for me to overextend again so that they can pre-fire a special weapon one-hit killing me, and so I'm a smart player, I back up even more, and then I repeat the process about 15 to 30 seconds later. I really dislike how the presence of these training wheels forces me to play such a boring playstyle. Don't get me wrong, I'm really happy to see that there are proposed weapon changes in the TWAB, but I'm also hoping that proposed changes to a lot of these training wheels are also in the near future. Thank you for watching the video. I'll go ahead and close the gameplay out here. In future videos, I'm going to talk about the proposed ricochet round nerf and how I'm going to change all my preferred roles around in my competitive inventory and what I plan to bring to Season 8.